Welcome, everybody, to the Slab Lounge. Oh, wow. That was a weird burp. Why is that? You ever get that weird burp? It's like out of it comes bubbling up out of nowhere, just like, and it's not even a true burp. It's like it's like kind of a half burp, a butt. Yeah, that like literally happened to me just now. I'm like, the fuck, and it ruined my entire funky flow. But
I hate when I get that burp that it's like feel like about to throw up out of random. Like what the fuck? Like,
hey, I'm hungover. I'm not like in the throw up state yet. Cause
well, it won't be throw up, but you feel something come up your throat and you weren't expecting it. You thought it would come out dry, almost like when you get that little. You didn't do it like a little nice dry fart, and then you feel like something might come out. Like what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, no, that's the worst. Okay, let's get started with some good Slab Loungy content. And I know I'm the only one that actually cares about something like this, but for those who don't know, I was actually a huge Battlefield fan. 2142 is still my jam. I wish I had it. Like, I still, that game was so much fun. Like, just hours upon hours wasted on that game, and it was fucking beautiful. I bring this up because, the Battle 6 beta came out, right? I was at like Conquest and a couple of other game modes I think they had. The numbers so far are actually pretty decent. It's like over 500,000 on PC alone. Here's where it goes completely off the rails. So EA execs, they're saying this is a true thing. They want Battlefield 6 to have 100 million players concurrent, like, just playing that game. How in the fuck are you going to achieve that? Even Call of Duty in its prime never came nowhere close to those numbers. Are you kidding me? 100 million players? Get out of here with that. And on top of that, it doesn't help the case that did I play the beta? No, I only saw like bits and I saw gameplay footage. And I can tell you right now, they say that the dev budget for Battlefield 6 is $400 million. I did not see that on display. I can tell you that right off the bat. It did not look like a $400 million game. Nope. No way in hell are you going to tell me that costs more than $400 million. And the game's supposed to come out like sometime this year, and there's still no word on single player stuffs. So I'm like, what? What the hell? Hello? And people are just all like, oh, but Doug, the gameplay is great. It feels like a return to Battlefield. Yeah, and 2042 had that same reception. Look what mess came out of that. You really think, really? You're going to be that optimistic? This is EA we're talking about. I boycotted EA way back when they started showing off how scummy they were in terms of, like, studio closures, etc. Like, I was a big fan of EA back in the day because, like, what they did with Burnout Revenge, fucking brilliant. That game was fucking fire. The only reason why F-Zero GX is still better than Burnout Revenge is because F-Zero GX's customization options were really, really deep. Whereas Burnout Revenge, you can only change the color of your car. That's it. The paint job. That's it. Fuck that. Like, that's come on now. But yeah, like, Battlefield, man. Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2142, those games were my jam.
I just really feel like these type of games where it's like you got a lot of people that's on the PvP mode, like especially back in the day when like Call of Duty was in the heydays and like Halo. I think it was because it was the in-between time before we had a lot of streaming sites. So you had still regular TV. You gotta know what shit is on there, but people just like, yeah, let's just be on here and play it. But I feel like there's too many things nowadays that will occupy too many people's time for you to get to 100 million. Like with TikTok all this shit on YouTube, streaming services where you can just binge watch these shows that people are going to talk about at school, compared to like back in the day, we didn't really got that much. You have the normal shows you watch, Simpsons, South Park, whatever. And other than that, it's like, yo, I was on Halo last night. Oh, I was doing Call of Duty all last night, right? Like,
well, yeah. That's one way of looking at it. I mean, but like you're seeing this when fucking shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Because that's Marvel Rivals, right? The player count on that is still incredibly massive. Don't even get me started with like fucking, because there are people that still play Smash online, despite the Nintendo connection, which they will never fucking fix. fuck Smash, or rather, fuck playing Nintendo games online, or the numbers for Mario Kart World. That game pulls incredible amounts of numbers, and like it's huge, but they're nowhere near the numbers that you want. No game has ever topped. I don't think any game has ever topped. Well, no, World of Warcraft. Well, I don't know, because when World of Warcraft came out, that game. Oof, I mean, like. Blizzard couldn't keep up with it. Yeah, Blizzard couldn't.
That thing got high, but I think it only got like to 50 or 60 million, right?
They were pulling in $1 billion a year, I think.
Yeah, but I mean by players, I think it's 50, 60 million. What makes sense because everyone's paying it was $50 a month, was it? Or was it 30?
I think it was 13. I don't know what the price is now. But
I mean, they were making more than like various countries at one point.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and then they had the raise and stuff. I still say they should have they should have never went from the 40-man raid. Like, yeah, that was great. MC 40-man raid, good times.
Right now, one of the most popular games, like Fortnite, is still like number one right now, right? Or is it...
I have never played that game ever. This is in my Fast and Furious category.
I think so. Yeah, Fortnite's doing pretty well. I still play it. It's my favorite baby game to play.
Yeah, the player counts in the tens of millions.
They're still giving out skins and everything. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just never played it, and I just I'm not never gonna play it.
But to say you want 100 million players, that's never gonna happen. Even with the best of intentions, I don't even think GTA Online pulled those numbers.
I think it happened if you're a dictator of a country with over 100 million people populace, and you'd be like, win your freedom while playing this game.
True. Okay. But
then again, they would have to spring for consoles for everyone and the internet, and most authoritarian countries probably don't have that much fucking money because it's all going to their fucking fake ass palaces. So.
But speaking of GTA, I don't know if you heard this, but there's a rumor. Now, I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. I hope it's not true. I sincerely hope it's not true. GTA is going to be pulling an age verification thing to play 6.
Why, really?
This is a rumor. So, I mean, why? Yeah, exactly. Robert said it best. Why? What the fuck? I mean...
It's like we're playing GTA. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is what it is. And most people who are just starting to play GTA probably play other GTAs beforehand. Like, so who are we fucking protecting here?
It's not a porn game. They're not going to pull another Hot Coffee. I mean, is GTA overrated? I mean, I think it is. I believe it because San Andreas was the best one. Laszlo's not even going to be in it in GTA 6. So, like, one of the main reasons why I'd want to play it is to listen to Laszlo's stuff, because he was one of the OGs that wrote for all the radio stations since, like, 3. So, if he's gone, because he straight up said he wasn't, there's a good chance, because he retired. He left after GTA 5. So, If he's gone, the fuck am I gonna play? It's like, oh, Doug, it's GTA. It doesn't have anything to offer me at this point. But at the
I
same
don't know. I think the sweet thing about GTA is like it's one of those games where it's like if you don't if you play the story mode, you don't play the story mode, or you get cheats or not, you can really just come home one day. It's like I'm just gonna jump on this game, either I got cheats on or not. I'm just gonna start shooting people, robbing people until these cops fucking show up, and I'm gonna escape them or keep killing the cops. And you just have fun doing that.
But yeah,
Your own side mission.
but that's literally every GTA game. I mean, that's why.
I know there's everyone. This one has better graphics.
Fuck that! I don't want to play a game just with better graphics. I want to play a game
That's
because
the whole name of
it
the
has
game.
something to. Look at let's take a look at San Andreas, right? What did San Andreas do? They put everything in the kitchen sink in there. You could swim underwater. You could. They had RPG elements. The dating mechanic was first introduced. You could do. You could parody Crazy Taxi because you could steal a taxi and have people like go in your cab. You could deal. You could drug deal. You could ride a jetpack. You could have, the shit that you could do in San Andreas was fucking redonkulous, and it didn't even make the finding those rare cars required like they did in 5 or 4. Come to think of it, like they just made that an optional side thing. And the radio stations, West Coast Talk Radio. Are you kidding me? Those things were fucking. They were the most hilarious. They were the funniest fucking things in the whole history. Then you go to 4. They took out the Crazy Taxi stuff. They took out the vigilante stuff when you could be in a cop car and like respond to crimes. They took out a bunch of stuff in favor of Nico Bellic, which I mean he's an okay character. Then you have GTA 5, the bank heists. That's what they added in, and it's way too tedious. If one of your crew members die, you have to restart the whole thing over again, and it's just. Is it cool if you pull it off? Yeah. I mean, I won't lie about it. It's kind of cool the first time. But if you're going to make me do it again and again, then we're going to have a problem because that's fucking boring. That's like the worst part. Oh, but Doug, you could just steal a car, run a bunch of people over, grab a hooker, blah, 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 blah. Again, you can do that with every GTA game. Like, I don't, like, I go to GTA because it has something to offer. At this point, like, it doesn't. Apparently in GTA 6, the thing they're going to add other than yoga, which was in 5, I think that's being taken out though, in all honesty, is you could play basketball?
Yeah, you could. It is okay. Yeah, I don't know. GTA is weird. Like I played the last one when it came out, like everyone else did.
Yeah.
But I don't know anyone who really like played it religiously, and there's so many like weird little mini games like that I can't imagine. I don't know. Like it seems like they're trying to, or they have been trying to make GTA like almost a Second Life kind of thing, where it's like, yeah, we've got a main story, but like you can do yoga and you can play sports and you can do like anything you want, and I don't know, that's just kind of not my whole thing.
Well, man, it's almost the same thing as Red Dead Redemption. It's the same thing where it's like plot. But now, like, I'm just out here killing animals, collecting pelts, upgrading my horse.
Well,
It's trying to get to a small amount of people that are seriously addicted to this versus the other people who are casual, who is just like, yeah, there's this part of me where it's like, maybe I don't want to keep going through the story mode traditionally. I just kind of want to do my own thing, but only for like an hour or 2 hours of my day. And that's what they're kind of appealing to. It's like a broad thing on there, which is weird because when you move past the original games, like arcade games that really got people addicted to going to arcade, playing like Donkey Kong, Galaga, fucking Pro Tennis, other fucking shit, Duck Hunt. That shit didn't really have that much on there. It was like rinse and repeat. But people talk about that shit nonstop. Still nostalgic today, right? And it didn't have that much more than GTA.
I mean, well, because look at Mario Odyssey, right? Like Mario Odyssey, like they went the GTA route. Granted, you couldn't do it from the jump because you had to finish. You actually had to finish the game first in order for the worlds to open up. And I found myself enjoying going around, especially in New Donk City, in Odyssey, than I did playing GTA 5. Because 5, I mean, like, with 5, how do I put this? Because one of the things I like to do in 5, when I'm stealing a car or I'm just driving around, West Coast Talk Radio, right? I love the shit out of it. Like, I love the shit out of West Coast Talk Radio from San Andreas. Now, the reason why I say from San Andreas is because if you listen to West Coast Talk Radio in GTA 5, oh man, it is the only good sections in West Coast Talk Radio in GTA 5 is Chakra Attack, where you got that one homie who's like Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris with Miss Sherry, like talking about, like that was like legitimately funny, or the one segment with Danny McBride who plays Dwayne Earl. Other than that, like, the radio station's got nothing. Like, there's no funniness. A lot of the humor seems like it was forced, and like I was genuinely not having a good time with the radio stations. I hope that changes for the better. But the other thing is with 6, it just sucks that it's going back to Vice City. I mean, there are so, like, you could go so. Why just those 3 locations? It's either Vice City, San Andreas, or Liberty City. There are other spots to go to that you could just make fun of. I mean, that's just
Okay, what part of America would you put it? Because you have New York, Miami, and LA. Like, what, you want Chicago?
Yeah. Or Detroit.
Detroit? Detroit could work.
Yeah.
Detroit could work, especially because you can be like, we're going across the border to Canada or whatever.
They actually spoofed Canada in 5. Wasn't it? Was it New Yankton or fucking whatever? Like, it was clearly I think supposed to be Canada, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
You know, with Detroit too, because you're on the Great Lakes, you also have that ability to be on those lakes and stuff, like some lake missions.
Yeah.
You know, you can also do it with Chicago too. That's all I'm just saying.
Again, yes. Like why those 3 cities? I mean, think about it. Because when Vice City first came out, they did oh my god, the way they satirized the 80s was fucking amazing. I loved Vice City just because they made fun of the 80s so hard and so beautifully. San Andreas, Ryder was Easy-E. They had fun making fun of that time period too. Even when GTA 3 first came out, they were making fun of. They did a beautiful job making fun of Liberty City. Now it's like with the current, like, GTA 4, 5, and 6, it's still stuck in the modern day, and they're not really showing much. I mean, come on, you can't set one in the 70s. I mean, come on, make one set in the 70s. Do you have any idea who doesn't make fun of the fucking 70s? Who doesn't?
You know, it'd be fun if they did that. If they did like a Magnum PI shit, and they did Hawaii. You gotta go to the islands.
Or they could just set it in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh my god.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Hawaii for the islands.
Yeah.
You go to different ones and unlock the different islands, and you gotta do different jobs, and then they can just make it like a Magnum PI kind of shit.
Yeah. Such a shame. Man, I know this Slab Lounge episode is extremely heavy. You think about it.
Well, because you're just very pissed off at GTA for some reason.
Well, because
It's warranted.
yeah. Look, for the record, I hope it sells well. I really want that age verification nonsense rumor to be not true. Like, they really shouldn't have that age verification thing. I
Out to the point of it, like, honestly, like, I don't see what is super bad on there that you would need an age verification for it. Because, like, hey, if they already got the game to get on here, I don't think the parent fucking cares.
Right?
Right? Like, at that point, the parent is gonna care. They're like, how did they get the game? The parent probably fucking bought it for them. Or the parent bought it for themselves, and it's having the kid there play with them. Either way.
I don't know. I mean, like, it just seems it's so.
I haven't yet to meet a real game that was like that super raunchy, except for what was supposed to be like Larry Magna Condom. Magna Condom.
Oh, Larry Magna Cum Laude.
Yeah, and that was just like okay.
Yeah, but that's Leisure Suit Larry, and Leisure Suit Larry. I mean, he has that reputation, and the writer actually made sure that Larry either A, gets his comeuppance, or B, it's because it goes after all manner of stereotypes, you know what I mean? Like, Leisure Suit Larry's been around since, like, I want to say, like...
the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry's fucking old, dude. Like, he's got that reputation. Because it was Leisure Suit Larry, King's Quest, and Space Quest under the Sierra title. And they were the main rivals to LucasArts' Sam and Max, fucking Grim Fandango, etc., etc. So, but I think they're doing that age verification nonsense because of the Britain censorship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's have that UK
doing.
Let's have UK deal with that, like Brexit.
Well, the States is trying to do something similar, right?
Yeah, they're trying to do this shit, and it's like, because, like, hey, this is good for our base. Like, this base isn't giving a fuck. Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, good for our base. The base isn't getting paid for this shit. What?
Yeah. Oh, we want to protect kid safety. Yeah, get out of here with that. You just want
We want to protect kids, but no Epstein files.
Oh, thank you for that, Robert. See that? He brought everybody. He brought the mood up. What's your choose?
Yeah, they released that bitch Maxine Giswell, whatever, on work release. Fuck that bitch.
Okay,
Hope she died.
Is her last name pronounced Giswell or Giswell or what? How the
It's Giswell. It doesn't matter. Fuck that bitch. Hope she dies in the street. She's like, you want to die?
I think it's Ghislaine, but
Ghislaine.
I have unintentionally been saying Ghislaine because a lot of content creators call her Ghislaine, but I think it's Ghislaine.
It doesn't fucking matter. She was born in a rich family and chose this life. Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
I hope she died big time on the streets alone.
Me too. Like, honestly, me too. Jesus.
Where is she getting work release to?
She's in Texas right now. She's in Houston.
Who the fuck hired her? You can't be on work release with no job. You can't go work release and then go file unemployment.
Well, she has a job. She's out there with a white panelist van out there on the streets.
If there was ever a time for her to get into politics,
out there, and I ain't heard nobody speak up.
she'd be the new mayor of Houston.
No, if this bitch becomes a new senator and takes off Ted Cruz, I'm gonna laugh so hard and cry.
I can't even. That's a hard decision.
That's a job. It's fair.
That's a job. It's fair. And yet, we see Texas out there. They voted for Ted Cruz, 3 fucking times? 4?
I wholeheartedly, I'm not sure. Because even with redistricting, I don't see how it's possible. Even with it being red, I can't.
Yeah,
why are people voting for him? No one likes him.
What's his platform? What's her platform? Her platform is like, I care about the kids.
He has done more for the podcast than he's done for anything else.
Yeah. Amen to that, brother. Oh, And with that, we're coming close to time, unfortunately. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for tuning into the Slab Lounge. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube, Amazon Music, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Boop.